My name is Taisha Woodcock. This is Artifact 4, Criterion 6 for ITEC 7500. Criterion 6 is to advocate for equitable access. My grant proposal was for Griffin Middle School in Smyrna, Georgia. About 60% of students receive free and reduced lunches. My grant proposal focused on student computer literacy. There is a belief that since students were born in the cell phone age, then they have an innate ability to navigate and work with computers, which would have them be digital natives. This way of thinking has proven to be false. Students need direct instruction. Exposure to technology cannot be equated with ability to use it. Knowledge and skills needed by today's youth can and should be taught. Students need instruction, exposure, and practice to develop computer literacy skills. Computer literacy is important for a number of reasons, such as many jobs require the use of computers in some form. Having basic computer literacy skills can help children move on to more advanced skills such as programming, and communication today is mostly through digital forms. Computer literacy includes some of the following, such as knowing basic computer skills, office software packages, online safety, and communication. The overall project goal is to develop students' basic knowledge of computer literacy beginning in 7th grade for them to become computer literate and to be able to compete on local and global platforms. Lessons will be grade specific. A few of Cobb County computer literacy objectives are: use correct formatting when drafting text, compose professional emails for teachers and business correspondents, and learn basic coding language. CompuScholar offers online computer programming and digital literacy courses for middle school and high school students. CompuScholar has lessons that can be broken into quarters or can be semester long. A few things that are covered are file management, word processing, online research, digital citizenship, and digital safety. The impact that this course will have on students will be seen in the current and future classes. The lessons that students will go through, learn, and implement in the course will translate to other areas. This course is the foundation that students need in computer technology. Thank you. Hello, my name is Taisha Woodcock. This is Artifact 5, Criterion 7 for ITEC 7500. Criterion 7, Model New Resources or Tools. Candidates model for colleagues the identification, exploration, evaluation, curation, and adoption of new digital resources and tools for learning. In ITEC 7430, I reviewed and posted my evaluations on my blog. I evaluated various online tools and shared with colleagues. I evaluated ThingLink, MindMeister, Padlet, and Nearpod. At the end, I included my evaluation of each program, as well as a blank evaluation form for others to download. I also included links to my favorite videos on how to use each tool. Padlet Tutorials for Teachers by New EdTech, Padlet Tutorials for Teachers from Pocketful of Primary, introducing MindMeister, What is ThingLink, and the ThingLink Guide for Teachers. I created a Nearpod for teachers to see my reviews, of each program, and I explained what each tool was. I showed the tools in action and suggested a few ways to use it in the classroom. So there are many tools out there. It can be overwhelming for teachers to find new tools and how to use them in the classroom. Being an instructional technology coach will allow for me to help teachers find the right tool that meets their needs. Thank you. Hello, this is Taisha Woodcock for ITEC 7500, covering Artifact 6 that covers Criterions 8, 10, and 11. Criterion 8 is that candidates create experiences for learners to make positive, socially responsible contributions and exhibit empathetic behavior online that build relationships and community. So my focus question for social responsibility was, how can rumors affect people? The objective at the end of the mini lessons was for students to understand the impact of rumors and their social responsibility in spreading kindness, not lies. We read two stories. We used a picture book, Rumor Has It, and the short story Feathers. As an activity, I had students color and write positive messages on feather templates and was able to post them. An alternative would be to use a marble template for students to color and to write positive messages as well. For the empathy mini lesson, the focus question was, how can I grow my empathy? A related question is, what does it mean to walk a mile in someone's shoes? And by the end of the lesson, students will develop an understanding of what empathy is and what it means to walk in someone's shoes. I started off the lesson by asking students using Padlet to give a response about, what do you think it means to walk a mile in someone's shoes when talking about empathy. Here are some of the students' responses. We then watch Kindness 101 with Steve Hartman about inclusion and the We Dine Together Club. Students wrote a response based off of the video and this writing prompt. Criterion 10, mentor students in safe, ethical, and legal use, including intellectual property. Focus question, what is copyright, intellectual property, and fair use? Why is it important? Objective is for students will learn about copyright, intellectual property, and fair use to have the skills to be a stellar digital citizenship. I started off with a KWL chart to see what students knew about intellectual property, copyright, and fair use. I had students then do a sorting game to put different images into the right category. They had to write a little blurb about why they put what where, and then we discussed it as a class. I then had students do a jigsaw using 3 articles where students were broken into expert groups and home groups. In the expert group, students read one article that was specific to their group, and then once they read the article, discussed it, picked out the important information, and wrote it down on their sheet, they went back to their home group to teach other students about what they had learned from their article, and then all the students shared and filled out the forms together. To show students, to mentor students about how I use fair use and Creative Commons, I again reviewed the terms and I showed them a personal example where I did not do things properly by using an image that was most likely subject to copyright. Even though I liked the image, I shouldn't have used it in my presentation because I just snatched it from the internet. I showed students how most programs that they use offer images that are um, fair use or Creative Commons. And then I showed them the steps of using a Google search and how to find Creative Commons license images. And these are the searches that I found by using a Creative Commons search. Criterion 11, Model Responsible Use, including protection of digital identity and personal data. Focus question, how can you protect your identity and personal data online? The objective is to raise student awareness about their presence online and how to keep their identity safe. I started off with an information privacy quiz from BrainPop. I put the questions into a program called Plickers, which allowed students to hold up a QR code specific to them and their answer choice. There needs to be more green as they learn. I then had students watch a BrainPop video and have them create memes about cyber safety and usage or mistakes. I had students watch another BrainPop video about digital privacy and had them create their own product, such as using Storyboard That, to teach others about online privacy. I modeled how I use digital privacy to ensure that my information and my funds are safe when we do online shopping. I know many students love online shopping, and I thought this would be a good lesson for them to be able to vet different websites. I found a dress that I liked, was suspicious of the price. I did a search of the website for reviews. Using a trusted site that does reviews, I looked at what other people had to say about the site. And based off of these reviews, I was able to determine that the site was most likely a scam. I did an image search by right-clicking it and search image with Google. And I was able to have Google find the dress that is probably the most original version of the dress and their noticeable price difference. Thank you.